Hello there, this is David from David Books and Comics, and today we're going to look at one of the weirdest of weird Western series, a series called Spectros. And you see there the first novel in the series titled Silverado. But in fact, it was originally published back in 1978 by a company called Manor Books. And we'll do a deep dive through the covers and through the books, and you can get a sense of what they're like. Um, the series reads like pulp adventure, with a cast of supporting characters like in the vein of Doc Savage, or more like the Shadow. With the Shadow had a huge cast of supporting characters aside from his main supporting character, Margot Lane. Anyway, this book was written by a guy named Paul J Lederer, Paul Joseph Lederer, writing under one of his favorite pseudonyms, Logan Winters. The supporting characters in the books are there's a guy named Ray Featherskill, who, as the name hints, is a skilled gunfighter. The other guy is a guy named Incato, who is skilled with an exotic weapon called a Kris, which is a weapon used by people from that area of Malaysia and Indonesia. The other character in the book is a guy named Montac, a mute who also has skills who happens to have skills with a knife. The story is strange, with Dr. Spectros more like I said, more like a shadow, more like a Doctor Strange with occult, mystic powers, much in the vein of Doctor Strange from the Marvel comics. So Spectros is a weird fantasy Western series created by Paul J Lederer, writing, as I said, as Logan Winters. Spectros is a magician, a cult cowboy, cult detective cowboy, whose girlfriend, his wife, her name is Christina, is forever put into a coma-like sleep by an evil, superpowered kind of magician named Black Schuster. The stories, all four novels of the stories are him confronting this evil villain, this Black Schuster. He chases Black Schuster into the West, and when he needs to, for a short time, he transforms into a gunfighter, a superior gunfighter, as you see there on the cover, named Kid Soledad, who is a master with guns. All four of these books, and they're well written. Paul J. Lederer is a very competent writer. Pretty much follow this thread. So anyway, so we're going to do a deep dive through the books. You look at the covers, the artists, and so on. So, and the interior. So this one actually says Silverado. So sorcery soars and bullets fly as Dr. Spectros fights a timeless foe. Master magician in the Old West. So you see there, the lettering is pretty big. This is a Tower book, published by Tower Publications back in 1981. As I said, this particular novel, had a different title, and it was published by Manor Books. You can see the lettering is quite large, and it's about 160 pages. And there's the artist. It's Chiado. Copyright Chiado. He is a famous He's a famous, actually, cover artist. It's a nice cover, actually. See what it says on the back. Western Wizardry. For years in time unknown, the master magician Dr. Spectros has pursued the evil conjurer Black Schuster somewhere, sometime. Black Schuster and his savage cohort abducted Spectros' only love, the beautiful Christina. They keep her in a suspended sleep inside a crystal coffin. Now in the Old West, Spectros is closing in. Accompanying Spectros in his rattling medicine wagon are a slim, handsome gunslinger and ladies' man, Ray Featherskill, a giant mute named Montauk, and a timeless Eastern Moor in Kata. There's also Spectros' magnificent silver-maned stallion, Kamsin. But Black Schuster cleverly eludes them, and Spectros is forced to use his ultimate weapon of wizardry. For short periods of time, Spectros is able to physically change himself, the Kid Soledad, the king of all gunfighters, and the showdown is on. So, obviously, Lederer was inspired, I think, by the pulps. Anyway, so that's number one. This is number two. This is called Hunt the Beast Down. And that's another cover by, and you see the same artist. It's Chiato. It's copyright 1980. The Oregon forest runs wild with spells of wizardry as wizardry whirls and six guns blaze. There you go. And what do we have here? Oh my God, look at this. So for years in time unknown, master magician Spectros has pursued evil conjurer Black Schuster. Okay, let's see, second half here. To obtain, Spectros arrives and the eternal struggle resumes. Spectros and Black Schuster summon all the wizardry in their possession amid the deep Oregon forests. And when Spectros transforms into the master gunfighter Kid Soledad, Black Schuster suddenly changes into a wild and legendary beast, Bigfoot. How's that for imagination? So this is weird fantasy Western at its best. It's one of the oddest premises. This is book 3 in the series. Did I look through the publication date and all that for you? Nice big lettering. Yeah, so 1981 Tower book. Hunt the Beast Down. Logan Winters. Paul J Lederer. And you have Zane Grey, Arizona Ames. And same number of pages. And this is the third book in the series, Natchez. Evil magic lurks in the swamplands as gunfire and hellfire erupt. Same artist. And what do we got? Both Black Schuster and Spectros find unexpected trouble when they run into a band of vicious river pirates. Stop at nothing for the silver. Soon a conflict erupts, churning the murky swamps into a battlefield of magic. A zombie. Oh, wow. Spectros quickly transforms into the master gunfighter Kid Soledad, only to be confronted with Black Schuster's latest creation of black magic, a zombie. Yeah. You can't shoot zombies down. So that's that one. That's number 3 in the series. Spectros. Copyright 1981. And this is the last one in the series. And this one is Silver Canyon. Sorcery scowls the desert sands as bullets rain and arrows fly. So it's the same artist, Chiato. And you see the ship in the background. Pretty cool. So this time, Spectros and his companions trek the burning New Mexico desert after the deceptive Black Schuster. A young woman joins them who has a map to a fortune in silver. Spectros knows that Black Schuster needs the silver for his evil conjuring, and so they quicken their pace right into a band of marauding bandits. Well, there you go. Desert Sorcery. And this is also 1981. And there's the longest one. And that's how the series ends. This is the Spectros. Nice covers. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed one of the weirdest of all Western series is the Spectros series. And nice find when I finally found them. I heard about it. And I was wondering, we first didn't know what the titles were. And then somebody let me know. And then eventually, when I discovered it, I said, oh, this is what he was talking about. So I was happy to discover this series. They're interesting, fascinating reads, a mix of fantasy and Western. Lots of a mixture of tropes that make it kind of uncategorical, without category, I should say. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you like. Okay, thanks. Bye.